In a world where small towns are fading, one community decided to ask itself a question. What makes this place worth staying for?
When I come to Arlington, when I'm in Arlington, when I'm sitting here, I feel tranquil because of all those memories, of all those friends, of all this has meant to me and how it's been so important for my life personally.
My family has been here since Arlington's inception, and I feel a really deep sense of belonging.
Well, I was born in this town, so I have a lot of roots here.
You just feel at home here because it's so familiar. The people are familiar, the places are familiar.
The first time my boys walked home from school, that the other parents knew that I normally walked them home, and the first time they walked home solo, I had no less than 5 moms call or text me to make sure that I knew that they were there. And I think that speaks to the sense of community and the safety, and that it's not just me looking out for my kids, that there's a whole village looking out for them.
I can't think of a better place to be. It's just an exciting, wonderful place, and I encourage people to live here.
For generations, Arlington thrived on connection. Neighbors who knew each other, businesses on every corner, and traditions passed down through families. But like so many small towns across America, that way of life was quietly slipping away.
I remember often coming into town, going to the store, going to Johnny Appleseed restaurant, and we knew our neighbors back then. All the people that lived outside of Arlington were involved in agriculture. That's what has changed. It's taken away the need to know your neighbors and get together and so forth. So it really made that much greater the need to have something like Heart and Soul to try to bring that back. And I think we still have work to do, because I think there's still neighbors out there that we don't know. And that's what an activity, an organization like Heart and Soul can accomplish.
They needed more than hope. They needed a plan. Heart and Soul wasn't just another community project. It was a promise to listen to everyone, find out what matters most, and play the long game.
One of the pillars of Heart and Soul is to involve everyone. That's so important because you want to give everybody in the community a voice. You want to hear what everybody thinks, what everybody's hopes are, what their concerns are. And so having that as a guide, we're making sure that we're, not just hearing the loudest voices or the ones who are the most willing, but we're hearing from everyone.
We collected input from people through multiple ways. We did thin data, which consisted of writing on a chalkboard at the festival or at the fire station when Santa was there. We did an interview process, so we had an army of very beloved volunteers who went out and talked to multiple people in the community, hitting many different demographics.
And slowly, a picture emerged. Not of what Arlington was losing, but of what it had never stopped being.
The 5 themes are school, history and tradition, businesses, recreation, and sense of community. And it was amazing to me how many times those 5 things came up in the thick or thin data.
You're asking people, what matters most to you about this community. So you're getting people talking about what they love about Arlington, what's important to them, what their dreams are for the community. And that does wonders for a community. Just, now you have more and more people, thinking of those good things and focusing on those good things and just having those good feelings. And it's just great for the morale and bringing the community together.
School, history, business, recreation, community. 5 pillars that became a blueprint for the future.
I've seen it a lot in my position on school board because we've been able to utilize data and utilize the ideas and things that we're getting from the community in our new school build and in our new athletic build.
I think that's a great investment for the community. I mean, it's, you know, a school for the kids, but I think that's what brings communities together is the family and the kids. So you have a great school like that, that's what's gonna bring all the families and everybody to connect together. So it was a great win.
And we can't obviously do everything, but there have been a lot of pieces of that data that we've been able to pull out and see that it's really important to the community.
But data alone doesn't change a town. People do.
And then results, every time we do something that has a good result, we are going to gain more people and more interest. They see that what their neighbors are doing and they want to be part of it.
The families worked together more than they worked apart. There was a situation that I need to talk to mom or dad about a discipline thing in the high school, for example. Generally, the response was, I'll take care of it at home. Just a good memory because parents were plugged in to their children.
In Arlington, showing up isn't just tradition. It's identity.
I always feel such a sense of pride in how caring people are in this community. If there's a tragic happening or whatever, there's always loads and loads of people that ring the bell and they rally and help and support.
I think that as a community, they have a need or we see a need, we take care of it. We take care of our own.
There was a fire in town. I woke up in the night and I thought, we just need to do something. You know, we just need to do, the Holy Spirit woke me up and said, you know, you need to do something. So I got on the phone and started calling the different churches, and each one of them, all 3 churches, had a representative. We got together and decided we were going to do a meal, and that was really great. There was that spirit of getting together with other church members and doing something positive in the community.
Church family, that's just so special to us.
I know if there's anything we need, they'll be there. Most of the time without even asking. And it's just a blessing.
It means it's a great community, a good place to live.
And perhaps most remarkably, even as Arlington honored its deep roots, it opened its arms to new voices.
I think one of the neatest things that I've discovered is coming into a community like this, where roots are deep, is that people are still accepting and open to new people and new ideas. And I think that's huge because a lot of communities could have deep roots, but then keep their doors closed and not want anyone new to come in. And I feel like Arlington is the type of community with both. They have roots and they're open to new people and new ideas. And when you have both of those things together, the amount of progression and change for a positive way that the community can move forward is huge, and it's very unique.
Because a strong community isn't one that stays the same. It's the one that grows together.
Any business you go to, you're seeing familiar faces from the community. And I think that that's really important. It's providing job opportunities, but also it's comfortable going to see those people.
Whether you're going to Herdwell to get something for dinner that night or going, running through the gas station just to get gas for the week or stopping by to get a coffee at Main Street Eats on your way to work, supporting local business is what makes Arlington, Arlington.
So it's nice having a wide variety of businesses so that we can shop local, we can support our friends, we can support our neighbors, and we don't have to leave town to get the essentials.
With everyone's voice heard, Arlington didn't just plan for the future, they started building it.
I immediately think back to the last day of this school year. We had a movie in the street. My kids had a game under the lights, And it was kind of amazing to me the way that the community attended all of those, that they just came to the baseball game, whether they had a kid playing or not, because they saw the lights were on. And it was just a natural inclination to go right there and to support Arlington.
New events brought people together. Old traditions found new life. And after decades of hoping, the community finally came together to invest in what mattered most.
And there's been a renewed spirit, and that's what Heart and Soul has brought. And I'm confident that this can only be the beginning. And your leadership and Amber's leadership has just been tremendous on trying to bring a committee of people together that's very, very dedicated with your same purpose and goals and bringing the community together.
But the real measure of Heart and Soul wasn't in the events they created or even the school they built. It was in what they chose to pass on.
I think that sense of growing up knowing I'm never alone. I've always got people there to support me, lift me up in all of my endeavors.
That they know that no matter where they land, whether it's Arlington or if it's across the country, that they know that it's their job to invest in your community, that it's your job to find your place and to give effort towards bettering that community.
In a word, Arlington is
Home.
Home.
Family.
Honesty. Blanket. You feel secure and safe.
I feel it's tranquil.
I just enjoy it.
Yes. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Yeah. If I could describe Arlington in one word, I would call it community.
I really have enjoyed what Heart and Soul has been doing for the community over the past 2 years. The involvement, I feel as if it's really brought the community together as a whole.
I feel like this community is committed to the town, the values here. We're committed to improvements and supporting each other. So
going through this process for Heart and Soul has really bound our community together generationally.
When people can do things together and they've got a committed common goal and purpose, I am extremely confident it will happen and it will be great things for the community.
We have pride in what we do. We have compassion for everybody. And so that is what's made us strong, and that's what will keep us strong.
I think that people feel a sense of pride in the fact that Arlington is progressing and moving forward towards something really positive.
This is Arlington, where roots run deep, doors stay open, and every voice matters. Where Heart and Soul isn't just a process, it's a promise. A promise to listen, to act, and to build a future worthy of the past. Because the best small towns don't just survive, they choose to thrive.